Gen Alpha cringe, the most potent form of cringe on the market to date. Many an innocent soul scrolling through their feed of choice, only to be flashbanged by skibbity riz. We mourn our fallen soldiers. But it's about time we look deeper into our hate for Gen Alpha. Is the hate on this poor generation no more justified than the Vietnam War? Don't answer that. I don't really want to hear about your grandpa dying in a needless war is more serious than making fun of Skibbity Toilet. I'm Softball Black Sheep. Have you any soul? No sir, no sir. But I'd happily continue the cycle of shaming generations to divide us over egocentric self-preservation. Let's talk about the implications of young children on the internet today. Gen Alpha is finally old enough to join us big kiddies in the social media rat race. I'm coming after you, Billy. Of course, as a new audience accumulates, content creators looking to make a quick buck are pumping out chronically online content for these little kids. Naturally, they consume it, just as we all do. To be frank, a lot of us are no less dependent on the internet as our little siblings, nieces, and nephews, eating up YouTube TikTok slop like it's a 4-course meal made by Gordon Ramsay himself. This type of reliance on content just feeding that dopamine straight into their little minds. It definitely have an ill effect on attention spans long term, right? I have no idea. I'm not a psychologist, and my dyslexic ass doesn't like researching, so I'll just say anything that's vaguely agreeable. Regardless, let's watch some of this Gen Alpha slop.
We're gonna be busting 100 myths.
Spend 24 hours.
We'll reveal
crazy secrets about Rainbow Friends Chapter 3,
Canito Pet
And more.
exclusive garden
Abandoned Secret and find out Dog Days' secret in Puppy Playtime Chapter 3.
But first, here's one myth that you can bust.
You said curry munchers don't have skibbity riz. Watch this. Hey, sweet cheeks. Vic Yacht 269. Baby Gronk told me you had a level 15 yacht. Me and Duke Dennis did a skibbity inspection. It's reminding us of Ninja's low tapper fade. I normally edge to Ice Spice, but how about we go on a skibbity date and share a curry and rice?
Well, that was, stimulating. Not gonna lie, the first video seemed very similar to what a lot of Gen Z kids grew up watching, and as a Gen Z kid, I can't exactly judge on that front, beyond the very fast-paced nature of the content just obliterating any trace of an attention span. But the second video does raise an eyebrow on another topic. The internet tends to be a hypersexual place, and I find a lot of children's content will talk or show things of that nature to grab the attention of curious youngsters. A lot of the things that man was saying, riz, edging, yacht, are referring to flirting with people, self-completing, and that woman's derriere. You commonly find children repeating these phrases. Another example of that would be a lot of Rocky Raccoon's animations. This guy is on a whole new level of weird. I vaguely respect the grind, but on the other hand, making content with hypersexual themes and knowing well that almost everyone that consumes your content consistently are little children is kinda weird, bro. I have no words. Brother, what was that? I've taken shits with more narrative merit than that. I believe many children on the internet are incredibly unprepared for this type of content and the large culture taking advantage of their developing minds. The children watching content like this and regurgitating it has created an unsafe environment for their peers as well as their teachers. I've seen teachers telling stories about 12-year-old boys calling them MILFs and devaluing their authority as a teacher on the mere basis of that teacher being a woman. That is beyond disgusting, and I'm afraid to see what these kids turn into when they're grown up after being fed such a disgusting mentality. Grifters like Sneeko and Andrew Tate are preying on young men and setting a perverted ideal for little boys to look up to, while content like Rocky Raccoons feeds into encouraging the focus on sexual themes.
We're Gen Alpha influencers. Of course, we are obsessed with skincare.
We're Gen Alpha influencers. Of course, my favorite stores are Sephora and Ulta.
We're Gen Alpha influencers. Of course, we wear a headband when we're doing our Get Ready With Me's.
We're Gen Alpha influencers. Of course, we don't have toys.
Putting children in the incredibly critical spotlight of TikTok, let alone the internet in general, I find extremely irresponsible. Even as a very small content creator like myself, the hate comments and generally just rude comments made towards me can be very overwhelming at times. People joking to taking apart every aspect of what you make can be distressing. Children growing up in an environment where their every action and mistake is on display for millions to judge is detrimental to that child. I realize these kids probably don't read the comments now, but when they are a bit older, 13 to 17, reading and seeing how they are treated online since they were tiny will be terrible for their sense of self. These kids aren't even old enough to enunciate properly. Why in God's name would you broadcast them role-playing being a beauty influencer? These kids are nowhere close to the only ones being posted like this. It feels like there's no way of stopping this internet train till it's too late. If you're enjoying the video, consider joining my Discord server. And if you have a fat-ass wallet, check out my Etsy with adult coloring sheets, shirt designs with my original art on them, and art for your wall. Sorry for the interruption. Back to the video. Now, I think it's important we remember that Gen Alpha are people, and not just a circus to laugh at. As convincing of a performance as they make, talking rudely, disrespecting, and insulting these children to their faces is reprehensible. Is Skibbity Toilet cringe? Yes. Kinda. I guess. No more cringe than the Gub-Go Gubula.
I am the Glub-Glo Gub-Gulab.
Even though personally, I prefer the Gub-Go Gubula over Skibbity Toilet, but that's just because, I don't know, nostalgia. I have a thing for fat people, maybe. I will see Gen Z screaming about, oh my god, Gen Alpha doesn't have a childhood. They're so annoying and stupid. Sweetheart, have you ever met a child? No shit. They are having a childhood right now. This is their childhood. It's different than yours because all generations' childhoods are different. Oh my god, like, Jew, you sound like a boomer. Let them have fun with their Skibbity Toilets and whatever other random Baby Gronk, Riz, Livy Dunn, honestly, I don't know. Point is, let them have fun. Like, honestly, are we just gonna ignore that Gen Z just casually was watching Shrek is Love, Shrek is Life? Cause, honestly, some of the shit they make now is a bit more tame than that. Of course, I do think there are issues with Gen Alpha and attention spans and their intelligence going down due to being raised on iPads, but that's on the parents, not the children. Looking at you, millennials! Making fun of kids for no reason. What did they do? Dance? Talk among themselves? Creating a culture where kids feel like they can't do anything without being judged is going to create extremely dysfunctional people. Not to mention, posting videos of strangers is weird enough. Taking a video of children in public without their knowledge, then posting it and shaming them for not even being disruptive, just standing in a line dancing. Are you stupid?
Hey, how old are you?
13.
I thought you were 10.
No, I was born in 2010, the coolest year.
2000's definitely cooler, but okay, I guess you're Gen Alpha.
No, what are you talking about? I'm not Gen Alpha. I'm nothing like those kids over there. They're scary, terrifying. I relate to Gen Z more. I am Gen Z. I'm a teenager. Look at what I can do. This is going to show you that I'm Gen Z. Oh, my life is so hard. I'm so happy. It's fine. I'm nothing like that kid over there. Gibby, pop, pop. Yes, yes. Toilet. Toilet! You see what I mean? Gen Z is normal! Normal! That's not normal!
Hey guys, how's it going? Y'all are looking so fetch right now. Fetch. Slay.
Slay! Slay!
So, you were saying you wanted to play the marshmallow game?
Let's do it. What's that?
1 marshmallow. Check it out.
Woo.
2 marshmallow.
2 marshmallow.
1
Check
marshmallow.
it out. Woo. Woo.
3 marshmallow.
3 marshmallow. 2 marshmallow. 1
marshmallow. I'm scared.
Check it out. Check it out. Check it out. 3.
This woman, quite literally, sat down, acted this all out, made this narrative in her head where she was cool, removed, and just so much better. And then also acted out as this manic child. Mind you, writing both parts and acting out both parts. Look, I don't want to hate, but I'm not going to be surprised when some Gen Alpha kid, when they're a bit older, makes a Gen Z cringe comp and this is a part of it, because holy shit, bro. What are you doing? This is like on the same level of when people like insert themselves into like animes. You know that one where like the pink-haired girl is in like the My Hero Academia thing and she's like, listen up, school name. Bakugo is not a monster. That kid is a monster. I fucking hate him. He's loud and annoying. Actually, they all are. I hate My Hero Academia. Anyways, I don't want to be mean to this random ass woman because honestly, I get it. Sometimes you run out of content ideas. You make something quick and easy and then boom, turns out you're cringe. It comes at you fast. So don't send her hate. That's gay. And not the fun type of gay, the annoying type of gay. Am I gonna get canceled for that? I kiss women. Conclusion. Gen Alpha is kind of weird, but as weird as any generation. Am I a little worried? Yep. Growing up on the internet is not healthy, but let's be honest. Worrying about what the future is coming to is nothing new. Please, my fellow netizens, have some empathy for the skibbity kids. Because we were all once Five Nights at Freddy's freaks. Anyway, that's all I have for today, folks. You have work tomorrow, or school, or yelling at people to get off your lawn. But as always, don't dream about wheat-based byproducts.